to our podcast, Melbourne Musify. I'm your host, Joe Bient, and today we are at the Dandenong Show.
I hear a lot of people saying the blues, but I'm gonna tell you what the blues is. When you ain't got no money, you got the blues. When you ain't got no money to pay your house.
Hello everybody, welcome to our podcast, Melbourne Musify. I'm your host, Joe Bient.
And I'm Ruby Winters. And we welcome you back to another special podcast episode. What number are we up to now, Joe?
This is episode 10.
And that's a really special episode for us because it's the first time that we're hitting the double digits. So 10. I hope I'm going to press the right one. The clap? No, that wasn't the clap. Oh, it was.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. To all of our listeners, we're so grateful and appreciative. And we've got a lot of really cool stuff in store today. Would you like to share with the listeners what our topic is, Joe?
So this is a topic about Dandenong Show, where we went there last Saturday.
We did. So for those of you who don't know, Dandenong is a suburb in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, and it's apparently Melbourne's second biggest city. And so there's, a lot of great stuff that happens in Dandenong, community-wise. And so they put on their annual show last weekend, and we were lucky enough to go, and Joe did some reporting, and we walked around, and we've actually documented all of that on video, and we'll include it in this podcast episode for everyone to see.
Of course we did. And also one of my favourite parts about we went to the Dandenong Show, to me one of my favourite part is I saw dance competition, and also that reminds me, it looks like when I watch Canadian TV show, The Next Step, it even Australian TV show, Dance Academy, we have the opportunity to interview a one worker who work around the area. I forgot what his name is.
I think it was Boom. Was it Boom? I think it was Boom, yeah. The only issue with the footage, because I've had a look and revised it, unfortunately, it was very loud. So the interview was good, but the background noise was really loud, because I'm not sure if you remember, Joe, but it was right next door to the bumper cars. And so the bumper cars had the music blaring. It was very loud, wasn't it?
Yeah. And also I interview him when I discussed with him about we meant to go for a ride, but we don't have time. But we changed my mind. I go to the one ride finally.
You did, and it was probably the scariest ride as well. And I'm so proud of you for going on that because there's no way that I would have gone on that ride, and we've got footage of that as well. So Joe has decided that he's going to go on the alien invasion. Joe, how are you feeling about going on the ride behind you?
I look forward to it. It was fun, but I'm nervous. I want to make sure I just not get sick or feel like I go to the toilet or things like that.
Yeah, sounds good. And you've got your ticket on you?
I got it right here.
Wonderful. Well, I can see the spaceships opening up, so if you want to go and line up, it's almost your turn.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, we wish you well.
just pretend I would be like Spider-Man, like just be brave without feeling fear, and also, and I just did it, and also that reminds me of everything, even be brave, be strong, and after that I just felt dizzy.
Yeah, and do you still feel dizzy now, or are you okay?
A little bit dizzy, but now I'm feeling okay. Feeling relieved.
Wonderful. All right. Do you want to have a drink of water?
Good idea.
So,
I was
well done.
Thank you. I was motivated to be brave as I can.
Well done. I could definitely see it. And I'm sure that, our viewers may think the same. When you guys see the footage, it was a very scary ride, actually. Do you remember what it was called?
I think it's the alien ride.
It was, yeah, like alien abduction or something like that. And you got to go in a spaceship.
Yeah, it was, as I said, it was so fun. I enjoyed it, and also that reminds me to pretend to be a Spider-Man or any superheroes. Just like after I went for a ride, and then I talked to a camera. I talked to a camera about this. Is pretended to be Spider-Man. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah. And I was worried if you were going to be a little bit dizzy coming off the ride, but I think you were okay.
Of course.
That was really impressive.
Yeah.
So well done. I guess some other things that we did at the show, we've got footage of all of this, so we'll probably include it either in between us talking or towards the end. Haven't really figured out how we're going to edit it yet because it is a lot, but so when you were talking about the dancing, so do you remember what kind of dancing we saw on the stage?
We saw young girls when there's music behind there, which is there was a one person who plays who plays an instrument from Scottish. Do you know what's it called?
I think it was Scotland, yeah. It was either Scotland or it was Irish dancing. It was one of the two. Yeah. But they were so talented. And I think they had like a competition going. So some of the girls got prizes as well. So that was really cool.
I see.
We've got some footage of that, so we can insert that. After that, do you remember what else was on at the Dandenong Show?
We went to the horse competition.
We did. And it was amazing. Like all of the horses and, seeing them running and jumping over like these hurdles, I guess you could call it. Such majestic creatures. It was quite incredible. We've got footage of you kind of presenting that as well. So that's really cool. We can insert that. Yeah. I guess, walking throughout the Dandenong Show, what are some of the other things that we observed and saw?
We saw there was a guy who also riding a motorbike, and I forgot what's it called.
We did. He was on a motorbike, and I think first he was introducing the BMX competition presentation. I can't remember exactly. We do have footage of that though, so we can insert that. But that was really cool. And he was on the motorbike at first, and then I think his friend came out and started to do some tricks like on the BMX and stuff, which was really cool. It was a really nice day as well. Like the weather wasn't so bad. I think in the morning it was a little bit cloudy, and early afternoon it was cloudy, but then the sun came out, didn't it? So that was really nice.
And also I'm enjoying that day. It was a beautiful day.
It was really fun.
And also I saw there's food, and there is they're selling like so many like stuff. For example, like bags and
They had show bags as well, and then they had
Yes.
like a whole stall of hemp products. So like hemp clothing, hemp backpacks and hats. So that was really cool. Yeah, and the show bags,
Yeah.
and the food. Oh my goodness, how good was the food?
to me, I had like a chips
Chips. Do you have anything else with it?
with chicken.
Yeah, you have meat with it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had, I think, chips and salad. So that was cool. Really, really nice food.
Yeah.
And then it was really funny because there was a man in a van. It was like a food truck van.
Oh,
Remember, he was cooking pizza.
I remember.
Yeah.
And also I remember that you have a conversation with him because you do know him when you work with him. Is that?
No, I didn't work with him, but I have seen him before. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So driving through, oh goodness, all the way down. I'm really bad with locations, so forgive me. But driving towards Warburton, probably not that far down, but in that direction, he was on the side of the road, and so me and the person that I was with, we stopped and we got pizza, and we had a chat with him, and he makes full wood fire pizza in this food truck, and there's like a massive, wood fire oven in there, and then he puts the pizzas in. It's amazing, absolutely amazing, that food, the pizza. Yeah, incredible quality. And so it was a nice surprise to see that he was at the Dandenong Show as well, actually. So that was cool. So I guess besides that, they had some dog training kind of off. It wasn't at the main centre of the Dandenong Show. It was kind of like off to the side. We didn't really get to see much of that because we didn't have that much time. But besides that, there were people everywhere, and it was really nice, to kind of have a chat with some of them. What would you say is your highlight out of the whole day?
I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
And also I remember that when we look forward to a woman who was joining the horse race, we look forward to interview that person, but unfortunately there was some reason that we may not have time, or there's any reasons.
Yeah, I think I was a little bit nervous to go up to her and ask her if we could speak with her and get her on camera, because some people might feel a little bit hesitant to be on camera. And so we did have, our camera set up with the tripod, and, you had the professional microphone. And so we were setting up, as professionally as we could to capture the atmosphere. But, I was a bit nervous to go over and ask her because they were quite busy as well.
Yeah, I see. But as I said, we have the opportunity to interview someone. Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. We did. And boom, he was really great.
Yeah.
So, and he was working at, so you know how you have, remember the rides? So you have all the different rides, and then you've got the show bag section, and amongst the rides, they had, like these games set up. So it might be like try to throw the ball and knock down the milk cartons, or, try to pop the balloons, and, and if you do it enough or to a certain extent, like you get a prize. It might be like a soft toy or something like that. And so he was standing at the front of one of those games, and he was very welcoming and very kind to offer to do an interview with us. So thank you if you are watching this. We do appreciate it, even though I think with the footage, we won't be able to hear the actual interview. It was very kind. So we'll still include it, but I I don't think the audio is great, unfortunately. Yeah.
And also we tried to do our best.
We did. And, you know, I think it was a good opportunity to go back to the Dandenong Show. For me personally, I haven't been in many, many, many years, like over 10 years. I remember going as a kid and loving it as a kid. But how about for you, Joe? How long do you think it's been since you went to the Dandenong Show last?
Dandenong Show, I think that was the first time, which was last Saturday, and also the first time I go to like other suburbs of show like that. The first time when I was 12 years old, I went to the Berwick show.
Oh, cool.
And also I went to the when I was a teenager, I went to the Dandenong Show, and the last time I went there with Rise and things like that, when I was about when I was 15. And also I love the rides, and also I love the rides because it's so fun, and it's it blew my mind. Like it's so fun. Like it's so I was, you know, the first time I was scared, but it blew my mind. It was fun, and also it's like the one of my favorite rides, the place where I go there, which was Luna Park. And also the last time I went to Luna Park when I was about 13. That was a long time ago.
It was, yeah. Luna Park looks fun, but looks scary as well. Like that roller coaster that you always see when you drive past. It's massive. It's a massive roller coaster, that one. A little bit scary.
I know. And yeah, I know. And also, even like Ghost Train.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. So you've been on a ghost train
Yeah.
before? What was that like for you?
Yeah, it's scary, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember going.
I was so many experience about rides.
That's awesome.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I went on a ghost train once when I was a lot younger too, and I was thinking, oh, this isn't going to be scary, you know, I'm not going to be scared. And then all of a sudden you're in it and it's black everywhere and you can't see anything. Oh. And then someone touches you on the shoulder and and I cried. I was like, I need to get off. I can't do this. It was so scary. So yeah, it was scary for me. But did they touch you on the shoulder?
I can't remember. It's a long time ago.
Long time. Yeah.
Well, I thought that like it could, but if they could, I might get a little bit scared.
It was, yeah, you do, because you don't see them, and then it just happens, and then, you know, it's dark and you're expecting something completely different. So for me, I was expecting to see someone dressed up as a ghost, but instead someone touched me on the shoulder. Oh my God, it was scary. Yeah. So yeah, but fun times.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this probably wraps us up for now, and we'll leave you with the footage of the Dandenong Show so that you guys can have a look. And it is on annually in November. So, you know, if it interests anybody and, you know, you would like to go, they will be putting another one on next year. So, yeah, thank you for viewing our 10th podcast, which is really awesome.
Yeah, and also I am enjoying these experience of podcasts.
Same, especially now that we've got the wonderful new location. It's really cool. Yeah. All right, thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you in podcast 11.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.